I want to show you when it's snowing outside and you're stuck inside, you at least got heat in your garage. How do you take care of your wheels? Something you can do is a rinseless wash. You've watched me rinseless wash my car before. You can do the same on the wheels, and I'm going to show you how today. You're gonna want rinseless wash in a bucket, 256-to-1. I'm using Absolute by P&S. This is a press-all bottle I've got with just my rinseless wash filled up. So once I mixed it up, I just went ahead and filled this bottle. And you'll need what I use is a wheel towel. So what I would normally use to dry my wheels or clean wheels, that's what I have here. You can use a mitt. If you got a dedicated brush, that's fine. You can use brushes. I just want to get the brake dust off because I was able to take it out, but now it's snowing. So I just want to get some of the dust and dirt off of it and brake dust so it isn't sitting there for the next couple of months. So go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and treat it just the same as my paint. And as you can see, these are gloss black wheels. People would say absolutely don't do that on gloss black. Let's understand, black scratches the same as any other color. It's just more noticeable. Brand new towel, and I'll use it on all 4 wheels. No different. Or if you want, if you don't feel okay with that, feel free to use 2 and 2 or 1 per wheel, or I don't care if you use 4 per wheel. But you can see the brake dust has already started to come out here a little bit. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start at the top. Every time I use a spot, I don't want to go back to it. Flip it over. Flip the towel. I'm doing the outer lip myself first. Okay. Go back to the bucket. And I'm not going to get the barrels in this case. It's okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to do a light cleaning right now. Just to get the majority of what I rode around on the other day with. Now that I've got all the way over there, let's go ahead, get each spoke. Flip it inside out here. Don't have to use a bunch of pressure. It's okay. Feel free to go back to the bucket as many times as you want. Feel free to get a new towel every time you want. But I just want to show that you can clean wheels with rinseless wash, no different than any wheel cleaner out there in the world. But you can do it from the comforts of your garage in the middle of the winter when you don't have a pressure washer set up, or you don't want to drag anything out, or if your garage isn't heated, you can go out there and do this. So this is something as an alternative. Flip that back inside out with these last couple spokes, and then we'll re-dip. There we go. Re-dip. And as I'm doing this right now, I'm going to go ahead and look around, see if I missed anything. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into all the barrels. If you want to, you can reach back there, no problem. I don't feel a necessary need to. I just want to get the faces cleaned up. Understand? The barrels, you don't really see as much. So if it lays on there, that's okay. These are coated as well, so that helps. And if yours don't have no protection on them and it's just sitting, we're going to go ahead and help that here in a minute. Double check. Do around the outside here. And then I like to flip mine over, get that last little bit, and I like to do the tire. There we go. All right. I call that a clean wheel. Bring my rag out. I don't like leaving it sit in the bucket, so I always set it up off to the side here. Like that. Put my pre-spray over there. I'll make sure to leave links to all the products that I use in this video, and if you please give it a thumbs up, please hit the subscribe button. It always helps, and I greatly appreciate it. Now we set our rinseless wash off to the side. I'm going to use a drying aid. You can use a quick detailer. If your wheels are completely unprotected, mine are coated. This is a spray sealant as well. Get yourself something like that, or if it are protected, you can feel free to use a detail spray. Anything to give you a little extra lubrication, even though the wetness from the rinseless should still be enough lubrication. This will help with a little bit of protection while it sits here through the winter. So just go ahead, give it a few sprays, and then I like to use a 12 by 12 gauntlet towel. So the way I do this is I start with the rims. So I just sprayed that on. I'm gonna use the white side here, dry, and then get halfway through here, flip. Try to get all my nooks and crannies here. No need for pressure. Get the holes here. Always make sure you got everything. So spot there, spot there. Always good to double check your work, make sure you didn't miss anything. Everything looks good, spot there. Everything looks good. I always like to do the outer lip. And then what I'll do, I don't have tire dressing. I always strip that before the winter, so they're just bare naked tires. So I can do things like this. I don't want to get a bunch of gummed up junk in my rag, so I can just go ahead, just dust up lightly, wipe off a tire. They're dry, make sure all that's good. Always check your valve stem area, recheck where your lug nuts are, and you're good to go. And that's how you take care of your wheels in the winter. Whenever your car's sitting and you took it out for a day and it goes back to snowing, this is a good alternative to get that brake dust off the front of the wheels while it sits the rest of the winter. Alright, so now you've seen how I take care of my wheels in the winter. Whenever my car sits, I normally have it cleaned already, but in this circumstance, a lot of people get the random day in February where it's 65 degrees for some odd reason and no one can figure out why. It's definitely one of those things. This is how you can do it because it was just nice here yesterday and it went to snowing today. So now I want to get all this brake dust off. That's how you can do it indoors, especially if it's freezing outside. You get a climate controlled, or if you don't, you can at least go out there and not completely freeze up all your water. So hope this helps. Like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it.